All right, here we go. Trime Taveler. Bum bum bum, bum bum bum, bum bum bum, bum bum bum. Here he comes. Bum bum bum, bum bum bum. Hey everybody. Bum bum bum, bum bum bum. How's it going? Bum bum bum. Hey hey. Bum bum bum. And now we're going. Bum 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 bum. It's time to start our show. Hey. Grab old Spike here. It's my name of my guitar. My guitar's name is Spike because it's kind of like my VP, you know. Whenever I'm playing as president, I always got to have my VP with me. And Spike here is my VP. He's my little VP buddy. My little VP buddy, my little VP buddy and me, watching me playing on my guitar. Everybody's gonna watch me go real far. I'm running for president and I wanna be your second favorite in the world. So no matter who it may be that you vote for, make sure to put me in as number 2. And that's how you become VP, people. Ha ha! I better start this intro song before I have to change my intro song completely, right? Trime Taveler, vote for her for president. Trime. Yeah, so as you know, we do our intro song in a different key every day. And today I did it on the 3rd fret. Yeah. Intro song, take 2. Oh my goodness. I got some bad news about tuning into this here guitar. Trime Taveler, vote for him to be your president. Trime Taveler. All right. And that's how we start our day. Hi, folks. Thank y'all very much for coming in on this wonderful day. I have some very it's another political edition. So like, if you're like, you know, bothered by the whole politics stuff, just remember that like Saturdays and Sundays there's no stock market and I gotta talk about something else, right? So I end up talking usually about the Libertarian Party because that's the one that I usually put the X next to the box for. You know, I mean, man, it's hard to tell what I'm going to do in this next election, though. I mean, it was hard enough to put the X in that box the last election because I didn't like how things went, especially being a part of it and seeing how, you know, it was like having, you know, my horse in the race and having the best horse, and then having my horse like they were like, well, your horse can race, but we're going to start him back here behind the other horses because he's actually doing too much better than them. I'm telling you, I can't make this stuff up. Anyway, so what we have going on is there's basically 4 people that you need to know who they are in order to understand everything. Okay, Michael Heiss. He is the owner of the Mises Caucus. He's the Mises chair. He's the person who you know, first got hold of the email list that he used to create the Mises that, you know, started getting people giving him money that, you know, then spread state to state and yeah, and it yeah. So anyway, it spread state to state. He was able to, you know, basically weed out all these other donors and get people in each state to basically bully out the people that they didn't want there. Their idea, their intention is that if they get rid of the people that represent, let's say, the majority of the voters that vote libertarian, then they can attract more of these Trump people as they're being frustrated from the GOP, which they still don't even really know what's going. Their whole plan was actually built around the idea of Donald Trump being president right now. They were second term, and then they'd be picking up all of it because no one would ever be able to. I mean, no matter who they had, the Democrats were just gonna slaughter them is basically their idea, and all these Trump people were gonna be looking for a place to go, so they had to change the wording of bigotry, so that people that were um, uh, that were unreasonably hatred towards different groups of people, such as Jews, minorities, Asians, people that get off on making stereotypical racist jokes about not just racist but prejudiced, bigoted jokes, and so they're the people that are representing them now are these edge lords that think that that the best way to grow the party is to do this like comedy routine where a lot of people are like, oh, they're actually not very nice, and they think that by like people talking bad about them, it's going to bring all these bad people into the party, but like they're trying to attract the so I guess if you were to like put them into a labeled category, I think Donald Trump actually kind of created his own whenever he put words in other people's mouths and called themselves deplorable. Maybe it was Hillary that said it first. I don't know. Anyway, the deplorables. That's kind of what we're dealing with here. There's like these people that are running the MC that are deplorables. They have a lot of hatred. They're posting a lot of stuff that's anti-LGBTQ, especially trans rights and trans children, especially well, I mean, they're like upset about, in most cases they're upset about stuff that they don't seem to actually understand much about. It's like they find out that this surgery exists and they're like, oh, why should a child have that? And then the doctor's like, well, because in some cases the child has this and this going on, and so it should be done for the benefit of the child. And like these people are like, I hate it whenever people playing God also try to play doctor, because you end up with not only a bad priest or a bad preacher, but you also got a bad doctor on your hand. Doctors are very important in our lives. To have a doctor that you can talk to and that you can be up straight with. Not everybody can have a pain in their left nut and go to their mom and say, Mom, I have a pain in my left nut. Some moms are just not the type that want to hear about your left nut. So having a doctor, having a person that that you can talk to about this kind of stuff is very important. Every now and then, some people have families that are very open. They go to their mom and they tell them, hey, mom, my left nut has a problem. Well, being a friend, to a person like that, and being able to open up to them and saying, hey man, I got this pain in my left nut, and then he's like, well, let's talk to my mom about it. And then she's like, yeah, well, we'll take you to the doctor. And then you're all of a sudden going to the doctor around your mom because your mom is some sort of a religious nut that believes that God can heal your nut, and so then you end up going to the doctor and find out that you got the nut cancer or whatever, and it's all stems because you didn't have that surgery whenever you were a kid. Oh my goodness. Anyway, let's see who we got in the studio with us. Hey, Trime Taveler. I'm here today to do the stock report with you. Whenever you're ready to do that, just let me know, and I'll be here waiting in the studio. Hey, all right, thank you, Mr. Musk. Let's see. I think we got someone in here with us. It's just gonna take me a minute to load them up on the phone, so bear with me. Let's see if I can think of some funny jokes. What do you get whenever knock knock? Wait. And then come on, I'm waiting for. Oh, right, I did it. Okay. Now we have with us in our Hurricane studio. Everybody's good friend and one of my most favorite guests of all time, Balls Lasagna. Hey, trying to have a Balls Lasagna here. Hey, I just want to get things straight, like so that people understand exactly what's going on. You see, me and Heist, we got this hustle going on. It's called decentralized revolution. It's gonna make me and Heist rich. He's gonna move out of his mom's basement, and I'm gonna be able to finally afford to feed my kids. Anyway, whenever I finally get the money for decentralized revolution, things are gonna change around here. I'm gonna be able to afford a lawyer to hire them to sue you for defamation for what's called defamation on my face and whenever you defecate. That's funny. Yeah. So whenever so here's what happened. Someone said something really bad in the Daily Beast about Carolyn, and she got really mad and upset, and she was sad, and nobody would listen to her because whenever she throws a fit, and if nobody's liking it, then it makes her, say, well, I'll get them. Anyway, so what happened was she went to the Facebook, Twitter, and she changed the password, and then she did the worst thing that she could think of, which was destroy the destroy decentralized revolution. But we all know that all she gotta do is buy your coins early and then wait for the flubs to put all their money in, and then we get rich and then we sell them. I can't wait to get rich. I can't wait to get rich. I'm gonna be so rich. I love being rich. Hey, Balls Lasagna, nice to have you back in the studio. So you're excited about this cryptocurrency thing, huh? Well, it kind of bothers me a little bit, and it's kind of ironic that you guys announce your thing the day after I announced mine. I announced the Trime Taveler token system about 2 weeks ago, originally, whenever I first started working on it, and it's basically it's a great system where people that they stake their money, and then the longer they hold it, the more that they get. But I know that you guys are just trying to get rich quick, so I look forward to being a competitor in the cryptocurrency market to your guys' coin, whatever it is that you come out with in decentralized revolution. But I have radical restructuring. So if you want some radical restructuring, that's what we got going on over here. Or you can have a decentralized revolution, which really means like they get rich. Anytime that someone's doing it for the cause, that's when you gotta look out. But my coin, I'm actually not buying any of my coin. I'm making it as a joke, and any sort of stuff that goes on from that point on, it's gonna, I don't expect anything to actually come of it, but if it does, it's not going to be the kind of thing where I'm making myself rich, because I'm not even going to buy any of my own coin. Which is just, I guess, the way that you're supposed to do it. but no one has yet, because everyone keeps on doing it that like get rich way. No, that can't be true. Someone had to have like made one on their dying bed that was supposed to be like the token for humanity or something like that. I don't know. Basically, according to Ball's Lasagna, Karen was able to hack into LP National because she had the password, and um, she was able to make a mess of their Twitter account, which is still, to my knowledge, messed up right now. Let's see. Let us see. Yeah. Oh, there it is. LP National, still the way it was. And it's there's been no action on it ever since uh, it like happened, and now it's just sitting there the way that it is. Um, but I do like the art. It's computer generated. Yeah, I'm still very confused as to what's going on. I'm just happy that that it's still there, because Oh my. Alright, so this is a boring stream today, let me tell ya. I'm just like kind of searching for anything besides that stupid stuff going on that's worth so as far as politics stuff, I'm never gonna give an opinion about abortion uh, or guns or all the stuff that makes people fight with each other. Like, I think that we just need to avoid all those messages completely and stick like a anti-war, like anti-authoritarian, release nonviolent prisoners, woo, end the war, woo, end the drug war, woo. Can you think of anything else besides that, except for maybe like family law? I don't know. And then, what do you do about like a father that has 7 kids and keeps on having more with different women and can't afford to pay for the ones that he has? What do you do with a person like that? Besides feel sorry for him, usually they'll use some sort of pity messaging to ask you for money. So giving them some sort of a platform or a chair, or even a vice chair, makes it like one of those things where they have a larger audience for their, pity party. That's what Josh is. He's got 7 kids. He's been trying to not have a job for a very long time, and then he finally got this chair position, and likes to call that his job. But it's not feeding him. Nobody's paying attention to him. He in order for him to get likes and stuff like that, he has to pay to boost his posts. Yeah, so it's one of those things where you can pay for so much for so many impressions, and then once you get that many impressions, if your messaging isn't any good, then you have close to 1 million likes and or comments to go along with it. But in his case, it's he definitely got some likes. He paid for them though. It's one of those silly things that people do. But I'm not worried about it because this part of my journey is the part where I am living in the in the middle times. 2024 is when the LP National Convention is. Between now and then, the state convention season doesn't start until late 2023. So basically, that whole summer I'm going to be on tour, doing a whole bunch of shows and stuff like that, and it'll be fun. I'll make a lot of friends. I'll talk to a lot of people, and it's gonna be a good time. At the same time, I know at least one of my competitors, and no names named because I do sign NDAs with people, and I don't know exactly what I'm allowed to say, but I do I do want to share some stuff that I'm not allowed to share with you guys. At least one of my competitors does have a whole series, a whole lineup of musical guests and live performance scheduled for the next. I should could be starting any day now. I don't know exactly when that whole thing is going to kick off. And I I could leave what I'm doing and go be a part of that, but I do care about the Libertarian Party, and I'm not I'm not one to give up. I'm not gonna quit the LP uh, and go to some other party, you know, just because people that I don't like showed up and took over during a midterm that was weakened by a really weak by a really weak candidate during a time whenever so many people were not voting third party. Like at that moment, a lot of people wanted to remove Donald Trump from office, especially independents. The only people that were really pro-Trump were, I mean, it wasn't even all of the Republicans. Honestly, it was just these really brainwashed people that thought that because them and their friends are all echoing the same stuff back and forth, that that's what everyone thinks this, everyone that I know thinks this. uh, well, I mean, if you go to one of these communities in Oregon or something like that where everybody's vegan or something like that, they all think that everyone is vegan, and then all of a sudden you get out of that city and you realize, oh yeah, they're like, oh, I always forget that like people are not like us in other parts of the country. Ha 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 ha. That's these are all very common futurist thinking. People who understand futurist thinking understand certain things and do certain things for certain ways. I am a futurist, having been there and done that. I have been a futurist since the 90s. I am one of the early pioneers of futurism and its philosophy. But I've always been a traveling philosopher, vocal, verbal. Um, I never believed in writing my stuff down. I didn't believe in handing something to people, because I always felt like my message should be spread, and then people should do their own independent research on it, based on what unfolds in their life before them, because my messages aren't meant to mean the same thing to all the same people. hmm So we do have this discussion group where we're talking about Oh. Oh, excuse me. Alright, and sorry for anyone that's been watching. I'm just kind of like going through some stuff and reading and whatnot. I'll do the crypto report for you. Alright. So let's meet Elon in our talking scene. Yes, of course. Oh, haha, we don't have Elon with us. We got Balls Lasagna. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so let's see. Our crypto report for the day. Bitcoin is down 0.5% from this time yesterday. Our biggest loser is Compound. Might be a good time to pick up some Compound, some Uniswap. Chainlink is almost 2% down. No big changes going on. Our big winner for the day is Stellar Lumens. Once again, remember a couple days ago I said it's a good time to buy some Stellar Lumens. They're at 11 cents is just such a good deal. Because whenever it hits $1, you're gonna have about 8 times, nearly 10 times your money, and it's probably gonna hit about $1.27 maybe. Would be nice to see it hit. I don't think it's gonna go much over $1 whenever it does go over, and that's if it does. Right now, the highest Stellar has ever gone is like 76 cents. You could definitely buy now and set your limits for 76 cents, and then wait for 2 years or whatever for everything to recover and go back up to high prices again. Which this pattern is what happens every 4 years. It all starts within 108 days after Bitcoin is historically every 4 years. The time whenever you're going to start seeing record highs in Bitcoin. So the next halving isn't until June 2024. So around September 2024 is whenever we can expect to start seeing some new record highs, which Bitcoin's record high was 67, 68, something like that. So once again, buying Bitcoin at 20 and holding it, until it finally hits 100,000. That's that's definitely a possibility. Something that you could do right now, and time travel to right then, and make your money really quick, or just do it the way that I'm doing it. Do it the slow way, and hang out with all the people, and try to help out as many people as you can. Oh, okay. Litecoin back in the $52 zone. Litecoin is such a good buy right now. Let's take a look at the history of Litecoin, just for the fun of it. Okay, so in the last 3 months, our low price was $50. Our high price was $63, and then it went back down to 52, and then it went back up to 63. So we've seen 63 and 50, and 50, between 53 and 63 is a pretty good chunk. Now whenever it hit 47, if you had bought at 47 and sold at 63, that was an excellent time to do that. But looking at the volatility in the last 3 months and where we are, we're down these 52s again. It was our sweet spot, September 21st, $51. It even went below 51. I remember that. That was a good day, and I was telling everyone, I was like, it's buy now, buy now, buy now. And then a couple days later it was 55, and I was like, see, told you. And then that was the day whenever some people actually did buy. And then it's like, no, I didn't say buy now. I just said told you. And then it went down. I said, it's time to buy again. Time to buy again. And whenever you look at the 1 year Our highest this year was 279. So $279 Litecoin that has lost 68.3% of its value. And it's such a common thing. See, look at this. There's our 279, but here's our record high in the last 5 years, 386. Now here's 4 years ago. We had this. There it is, 318, and then fell all the way to $25, and then to 137, and then to 42, and then we had our 386 down to 119. Yeah, so for reference, this was COVID. And then this was right after the Bitcoin halving. You know. Yeah, so this peak right here is about a year after the halving. And then it slowly goes down for the next 4 years, just like this did. So, but we'll have this little peak. So here's 2021. There's 2017. So that's 4 years apart right there. Four years apart, you are here. Yeah. Or maybe even here. Like, we're right back to where we started right before COVID. And the last time it was good was 2017. So that's where Litecoin is going. That's where we are, and that's how it's going to work. It's very simple to see, and it's very volatile, and it's a very good time to get in. And getting in and out is we're gonna win an election. We have a lot of work to do. You're right. We do have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of babies that we got to shake, and a lot of hands that we have to kiss. And wait, no, I got that wrong. Yeah, man, it's oh man, Tsunami Bit has subscribed, dude. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You are my first subscriber. Yeah, in order for me to become president, here's the plan. Well, actually, it's all written out on my website, which is TrimeTaveler2024.com. But the plan to become president, accidentally become president, is to basically make it to the convention. The Libertarian Party National Convention is May 24th through May 26th at the Washington Hilton in Washington, D.C. So booking a room for that event at that hotel is an excellent shake the bag of babies. That reminds me of my nonprofit, homeless Feed the Homeless. It's called Pets for Bums, serving your unwanted pets to the homeless in the way of high protein meals. Yes. Which I'm allowed to make those kind of jokes because I'm vegan, and I like making fun of the meat eaters. So I have all kinds of like really bad, like, people are like, oh, that's terrible, and I'm like, yeah, but you do it. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, once we get to the Washington D.C. LP National Convention, what we need to do from there is get as many delegates that are there to decide that I am their second favorite. So. Any delegates who, if it goes more than one round, which it almost always does, then the people who are on the bottom get phased out. So the goal is to not get phased out. If you're everybody's second favorite, then as other people get phased out, you will climb the ranks, just exactly the way that Jo Jorgensen did. She was 5th place in the first round of ranked voting, and then she ended up winning after. She was 5th place in the first round, and then it took 5 rounds before she won first place with enough votes to take the nomination. The way that it works is they do a ranked voting where they knock out one person each time, and each voter gets 5 tokens. So you can put all 5 tokens on one person, or you can put one on another person. So my goal is to tell people, hey man, 1 token for me, your second favorite. If your guy gets voted out, then give me all 5 of your tokens on the next round. And we gotta convince them that our radical restructuring plan is something that they would support. And do I have a running mate yet? Not really. I've thought about doing a sort of like a daily. I mean, I've been doing this daily talk show, and I have Balls Lasagna, Joshua Smith with me as a guest right now, but I've thought about having actual guests and then introducing them as my VP. So I have thought about that, and I have a roommate that has expressed interest in being my VP, but then I try to put him on camera, and he's like, "Oh no, I can't do it on camera," and I'm like, "What?" He's actually also a martial arts expert, so it would be fun to, he could throw me and stuff like that, So then, as far as so basically being second favorite at the LP National Convention, of all these different people that are, and the way that I do that is by helping out all of the other candidates, as I've done in the past. In 2020, I worked with Adam Kokesh. I drove his bus. Vermin Supreme did a whole bunch of strategy and stuff like that with his team. Daniel Berman, we talked a lot about, I used to own a skateboard shop, and I ran websites and stuff like that, so we talked a lot about marketing and stuff like that, and he still to this day will hit me up whenever, if I have ideas. Andrew Shaman is on Twitch, and he would be a good VP in my opinion. Andrew Shaman, huh? I'm not sure who he is, but I will definitely follow him on Twitch, and I've been doing this morning show for about this is the 23rd one that I've done so far. So I'm very new to Twitch still, and still learning how to do all this stuff. But I will definitely check him out. Actually, let me I'll find him right now. There it is. Andrew Shaman. Oh yeah, I definitely like the way he looks.
Well, it's...
I was wondering if you could help me find my way out. I don't think I'm supposed to be here.
I regret to inform you that this next test is impossible.
Righto. So first, let's try something easier. Like saving money by switching to Geico.
Oh yeah, this guy's great.
You're in the wrong place.
Okay, robotic overlord lady. It was fun and all, but I'm out of here.
So,
Well, this is awkward. Well, yeah.
Put your insurance on easy mode. Switch and save with Geico.
7 o'clock. It is October the once. And here we are with Stentorian Shatterday
Looks like
on
my
Twitch. Here we go.
Younger
All right,
brother,
very good.
older brother,
Fun for me. Yes, sir.
twin brother.
I'm not ready to be born yet.
Yes, that is tonight's theme. I am not ready to be born yet. And I'm not. But yet here I am. Could have used another 20 years in that womb, at least. Okay. So, here. Gotta go to that Patreon, man. Let's go to Patreon and put up this.
You guys
I don't
hear me?
fucking know. All right, here we
you
go.
guys can hear
All right,
me.
very good. All right, are we good? Are we good? Are we good? It's like everything's on. Recording.
There we go. Muted. Yeah, I can't hear him, but like I definitely dig everything about him. So, as far as my campaign goes, I am registered with the Federal Elections Committee, the FEC, and I'm allowed to take donations, but because oh yeah, no problem, man. Thanks for introducing me to him. Like I said, I'm new to Twitch, so I'm definitely looking for like-minded individuals, especially people like this guy. He's definitely right up my alley. And I don't know if I'm like supposed to be restreaming his stream and stuff like that. I don't actually know how that works, but here he is. This is shout out to Rainbow Beard Live. Yeah, rainbowbeard.live. That's let's see. There we go. Uh-oh. There we go, everybody. So the next step after, possibly accidentally winning the Libertarian nomination is to possibly go on tour with another couple of candidates with a few other third parties and do like a on the road, have music and yeah, exactly. I've actually been playing games for a long time too. If you go through my thing, I do actually play games on Twitch also. I'm ranked tier 2 diamond on Magic the Gathering Arena, and I've also been playing TFT, but I've been playing League of Legends for a long time. I played League while it was still in beta phases. Actually, I played League in alpha and beta, and filled out bug reports and stuff like that way back. I did video game testing for a little while. That was my I had different jobs. I had a kind of a trust fund that was keeping me afloat for a little while, and that's ended. So as far as winning, the idea is to go on tour with, have like a few bands and a few other third-party candidates, and then have like little live debates, and like instead of like being nasty to each other like the two parties are from the two-party system, like we want our people to like intermingle, just like brilliant minds, gathering, to support, not just one party, but the third party movement. And then my idea ultimately is that if I were to win actually, even if I were to be on the ticket and I were to win the popular vote, the Electoral College would never elect me. So, basically, my goal is to, if I would, like, as far as putting goals in, after accidents, it would be to end the party system, and which would end gerrymandering. Also, it would be an end to the Electoral College. It would save a lot of money. It would put a lot more fairness. People are going to say, but then California is going to decide for the whole country. But you know what? People from this whole country move to California, and people in California move to the whole country. So that's actually not a good. Like, California still has more electoral votes than any other state. So even, it doesn't matter. It's like the popular vote should be the winner, and there should not be parties, because whenever Glow Stick Willie, yeah, I know them. So a good friend of mine introduced me to Goat versus Fish, and actually, Goat vs. Fish and I were recently in a Zoom call with Vermin Supreme, who I've done work with Vermin before. I've known Vermin since '96. I've been going to I used to go to Rainbow gatherings when I was a kid, and so I've known him for just about as long as he's been running. His first run for president started in 1987, when it was like a march on the White House or something like that. But that was and then it was either 92 or 96 whenever he first did the New Hampshire primary, where for $1,000 anybody can go in and debate for the and so what he would do is he would go and he would run as whatever party against the incumbent. So he ran as a Republican and a Democrat several times, just so that he could compete in this debate for the primaries, which was where he was famous for glitter bombing Randall Terry, a rather unsavory character who's not a friend to the LGBTQ community. Vermin glitter bombed him and said, "You're gay, you're gay, you're gay," and it made television, and then at that moment he became a meme. Like, that was like certain face, people started to really spot him at that moment, and then just like his popularity from Rainbow and from he's been an activist that's been to so many protests over so many thousands of years. He's basically an immortal being. So like if I was ever to win the Libertarian nomination and be able to run against compete against him on stage or something like that, as part of like an act or whatever, that would just be like life fulfillment, right? Oh, nice. You were at Mount Shasta in '95. So 93, Wyoming. That back then, I was still in high school, so 95 was my, whenever I went to my first regional, which was in Oklahoma, and then I went to all the nationals after that, Missouri, Oregon, Arizona, Wyoming, Colorado, or was that a regional? I don't know. Yeah, man. We've got commercials. Oh, what's this? A new Marvel commercial? Oh, it's the new Black Panther. That's what's going on. Ooh. All right. Well, thank you very much for coming in and checking me out. I gotta turn off because I got a few things I gotta do today. But I'll be back around, and check me out anytime. Thank you very much for tuning in. I try to start my show every morning at about 10:30, and then I go through cryptocurrency and stock reports and stuff like that. And I try to keep the Libertarian Party stuff to a minimum. I'm running for president, and I'm running as Libertarian, but as far as like the infighting and stuff like that goes, I do mention it, and I mock it and make fun of it on Saturdays and Sundays, are basically, because there's no stock on those days, so I need something else to do. So that's kind of how that's why I have Mr. Joshua Smith, aka Balls Lasagna, in the studio with us today. He's another unsavory character. Awesome. Yeah, so thank you very much. I'm going to start. This is my ending scene, and then I have a bit of a... Oh, wait. What am I doing? I got to play my outro song. Oh, my goodness. I almost did this completely wrong. Alright, so thank you all. Thank you very much again. I'm Trime Taveler, homeless, autistic, and time-traveling candidate president for the United States. And I give you stock tips and cryptocurrency reports so that you can get rich enough to afford to vote me to be your president by 2024. Thanks again for coming in. This is our outro song, and it won't last very long. In fact, it's over because I don't like long outro songs. That's how it goes every single day. Thank you all very much. Thanks for writing. Thanks for posting. Thanks for coming in. You're beautiful. Don't ever change. You're number one, and I will see you tomorrow. Someday rolling credits will go in this section. Let's raid Andrew Shaman. Here we come, walking down the street. Get the funniest looks from everyone we meet. Hey, hey, we're the monkeys. People say we monkey around. We're too busy singing to put anybody down. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, I think I did that right.
Welcome back. We're live here. We're still live. Thanks for hanging out. It's great to be here. It looks like we picked up a few new viewers while I was gone, so that's pretty funny. Link my Amazon Prime account. Okay, interesting. Okay. Bills game. Good luck. Who are the Bills fighting today? I wonder who they're fighting today. If they're fighting the Patriots, whatever. I don't really give a fuck. Okay, found my lighter. Okay. We got the fucking weed. Okay. And of course, once again, if you need a cameo, cameo.com/verminsupreme. Patreon, if you want to do a Patreon, give me some money. Patreon.com/verminsupreme. Like, subscribe. Verminsupreme.com/shop if you need a glass smoking device like this. This right here, this is a chillum. It is a chillum that looks like a boot, like the one I wear on my head, Suck on my boot. You too can have a chillum here. Fifth pig is subscribed. Ding 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 ding. Holy crap! We are like. Growing by leaps and bounds and leaps, and our community is just getting bigger and better. And a hype something. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I know it's good. Oh jeez, there's a rubber band over the camera thing. Oh shit, that's how exciting it's here. Soon I'll be able to buy one of those things that hold my camera instead of having to have it tied up with a rubber band. That is how amazing it is. That is just fucking incredible. All you people are so beautiful. You're doing me good. Okay, so I'm going to pitch up. Stuff a little bud here. Okay, gonna stuff the bud in the glass chillum here that you can get at verminsupreme.com/shop, and we are rocking it. Here we go. Filth Pig, I assume that you're a friend of Liberty Late Nights, and once again, of course, I don't know who you are because everybody uses these funny, ridiculous names and handles. But I'm glad you're on here, and I'm glad that there are still libertarians that aren't hating on me like all those Hoppians. Shit, Mises hates me. Although Arizona, Mises was very reasonable with me the other day. I got to tell you that, and I know I do have supporters in that caucus. Although, God help us all. All right, here we go. Get ready, smoke if you got them. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. A lot of emojis. Keep those emojis coming, people. Oh yeah, look at all those emojis. Oh, people are giving me emojis left and right. Cheers to you, Sunaba. Cameron Cogan. Hey, Cameron, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you very much for popping by. Filth Pig. All right. Here comes everyone. Wow, we got another lurker here. He's not lurking, he's commenting. It's PP the frog there. I guess it's hard to tell or something like that, but hey, whatever floats your boat. Anyway, we are live. We are here. It's high noon with Vermin Supreme. I hope it's high noon wherever you are. I hope we're getting high here. And yes, I think this is a record-breaking crowd. It's a fucking record-breaking crowd. We are doing amazing things here. The telethon is fucking rocking. People are really nutting up, if you will. And Liberty Late Night, let me tell you once again, when we get all the things in place, then we will definitely try and kick down a little bit of money to the Liberty Van Project, because that's just amazing shit. And wow. It's right up there. It's right up there, Filth Pig. We'll see how that shit goes. We'll see how it all shakes out, and we'll see how it goes. And of course, you know, the only reason I still even am tangentially involved is because I annoy so many people. Because some of those fuckers hate me so hard that I think it's entertaining to maintain a presence so that they can continue to hate me. And so it's really funny the way they hate me sometimes, I gotta tell you. All right, so we're gonna smoke some more weed here, and bing, 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 because the people are subscribing left and right, and we have a great audience here today, and things are just so fucking amazing. Just look at all of them. So here we go. Smoke more weed, Vermin. Oh yeah. It is not bad. I'm enjoying this particular smoke. Like I say, it's fresh off the vine. This is the type of year where you can smoke it right off the fucking vine. I mean, after it dries out a little bit, sure. So this is some wonderful, a little weed, man. A little weed. Woo. Oh, yeah. Okay. Gonna smoke more weed, then we're gonna get to the next pipe, because of course, verminsupreme.com/shop. You can buy merch. You need merch, you want merch, and you can't live without it. So get some merchandise at verminsupreme.com/shop. You know you need it. You know you want it. And I guess it's a Twitch thing where people put oh, don't hate yourself, BBT. I'm still very lovable. I mean, I don't know what. Well, once again, I hate fascists, I hate scumbags, and yet I find myself that I do, you know, some of the people I like personally, but I really despise their politics, and so you find yourself with this cognitive dissonance, where it's like, I hate this person, but I like this person, I like this person, but I hate what they stand for and what they think. It's a very strange thing, but it is part of being human. It's the human condition. It's like I always maintained, one of the things that I was able to rationalize, you know, about the Libertarian Party and hanging with the Libertarians. It's sort of like, you know, Thanksgiving dinner. You know, you have the uncle who's a horrible person, but you try and get along. But things are different. I mean, in this day and age, things are so fucking stressful. Dingle Maestro, thank you very much for that trolley lolly LOL comment. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Filth Pig, Discord. Yeah, check out our Discord. Drop me a note on Facebook if you want me to send you an invitation to the Discord. Okay? Because we've got the Discord going. And Emma Jane. I would guess that Spike-O-Raptor could probably invite you. I would think that you can invite other. I think. I'm not sure how it works. But if you have Spike-O-Raptor, hook me up, or Emma Jane. If you send me a Twitter message, on the Twitter, then I can copy and paste the link to you there. Okay? Because I'm a boomer. I'm a boomer, baby. So why don't you kill me? So yeah, if you want to join the Discord, do that. Do that for sure. I will hook you up. I will hook you up. Look at all those hearts. Nucci, I'm loving all those hearts. The drippy heart, that's very cool. The thumping, beating heart, man. Feel the love, people. Feel the love. I think it's pretty clear that that part of my branding is love, and talking about love and asking you to love one another. Because love is very important, and love is what's going to get us through, and love is the only thing that will help us pull away from the fucking state. Now, once again, I'm not, I hardly believe a lot of this stuff anymore that I talk about. But I'm old, and you're young, so you can be all idealistic and do believe in these beautiful things. So there you go, Spike-O-Raptor. Welcome to the Discord, Spike-O-Raptor. Jeremy, welcome to the Discord. I look forward to you. And once again, you guys, I do want to write up a little story about your demonstration, because we have a lot of these cats are representing a high school in Indiana, and they had a little Vermin Supreme demonstration, and it got shut down, and one of the instructors ripped a picture of me in half, tearing the boot off my head. So it's very exciting. Very exciting. One love, Jesus. Really, if you're going to make one comment over and over again, it may as well be one love, because it's so true in this day and age. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. Am I right, people? Woohoo! All right. Wow. That is nice. I like that. I like that better than some of the cured weed from last year that got a little harsh. So this is a pretty exciting thing. And of course, if you smoke it, earlier, if you don't let it go if you don't let all the trichomes go brown, then it does have a more milder sativa type flavor as opposed to the indica, which indica makes me a little sleepy, so I've sort of cut back on the indica. And all those things. T64090 with a startling revelation, with the throwing down the gauntlet, if you will, stating very clearly that they do not brush their teeth. Friend, I feel for you. I feel for your teeth. Don't your teeth feel all funky and scummy? Doesn't your breath stink to high heaven? Or maybe you have some other dental hygiene regimen in which you engage. I have heard that flossing is very, very important, and if you were to floss regularly, the need for brushing is down, but god damn it, you should fucking brush your teeth, guy. Unless you have no teeth. Of course, some people have no teeth, and that's probably from lack of brushing, pretty much. Anyway, it's time for y'all to be Glass Vermin. Hi, everybody. It's me, Glass Vermin. That's right, friends. It's Glass Vermin, the pipe made out of glass that looks just like me. Once again, of course, if you didn't know no better, you might think that it was 3D printed. It's not. It's blown. It's made out of glass by a glass artist named Anthony Bradbury out of Rochester, New York. and he makes these beautiful, beautiful pipes. The attention to detail. I mean, look at those eyeballs. Look at that nose. It looks just like me. Although the beard looks a little bit like Anton Wilson, but if you check this shit out, it's got the little megaphone. He's got a bullhorn in his hand. He's got pants on. Check out that hair. It's fucking amazing piece of work. Beautiful artwork. And you too can get one at verminsupreme.com/shop. And you can check out his website. It's called Rainbow Liquid Glass, I think. Maybe it's Liquid Rainbow Glass. I better find out for sure. Anyway, this is a pipe. It's a pipe that looks like me. Let's look in the holes. Let's look in the hole. We're gonna look in the vermin hole here. Hold on. Hold on. Where's the fucking camera hole? Oh, the rubber band's in the way. Excuse me, rubber band. Fuck it. Technical difficulties. We'll figure that out. We'll get that down. We'll get that going. But anyway, put the weed in my belly. Put the weed in my belly. Okay, glass vermin. I'm gonna put the weed in your belly. Here we go. And once again, of course, here's the weed. We're gonna pull off the couple buds here from the weed. Put the weed in my belly. Weed in my belly. So we got the weed in the belly. There's the weed in the belly. And the feet are the carburetor. Okay, there's the carburetor. We'll look in the carburetor hole just for, oh yeah, there we go. See that, people? And once again, of course, which is always true of this show, if you screenshot that, and you can sell it for an NFT. Just give me my cut, people. Okay. So anyway, that's a beautiful hole, as you can see. T642090. I have never edited my own Wikipedia article. I would not know how. Or did I once? Maybe I did once. I actually think I did once. I had to change it up. Anyway, thanks for asking. I would like to say that no, but I think now that you mention it, I may have done that once or twice. Occasionally, people think it's worthwhile to put my birthday in there, and rarely they'll throw in my birth name, and I'd like to get rid of that because it's irrelevant, 100% irrelevant to my current state of being. It's a dead name. It's the equivalent of a dead name in the trans community, of course. The name that people once used are dead to them, and they are dead names that are just not used, and that's the way I've always felt about the name that I was born with. I wish my parents had named me Vermin Supreme. That would have been cool. All right, let's get down to it. You suck on the boot, people. Of course, you suck on the boot. You suck on my boot. Suck on my boot. Just like real life. Is this real life? Is this a dream? Suck on my boot. Get ready to suck it. Are you ready to suck it? Are you ready to suck it, people? Because if you're ready to suck it, the time is now. So suck it, people. Suck it. Okay, we're gonna suck it. Are you ready to suck it, Trime Traveler? Here we go. Here we go, people. We're gonna suck it. Suck it good. Suck it harder. Oh, suck it good. Oh, I love it when you suck my boot. Oh, lick my boot. Oh, suck it. Suck my boot. Oh, yeah. Oh, suck it good. Suck it. Oh, yeah. Suck it harder. Suck it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Suck it, baby. Okay. What happened? T64 2090, 24 campaign looking good, laying the groundwork for it, have very high hopes. Believe this could be the year. Had nibble from national parties. I may be a nominee for a third party. We'll see how that goes. No teasers. And of course, I'll be participating in a couple of the debates in the Libertarian Party. I'll be giving Justin Amash and that other podcaster, funny guy, a run for their money. Just you wait and see. And I'll be doing that mainly. Of course, in 2020, I was running. I was seeking Libertarian nomination in a very serious fashion because we were really trying to make that happen. This go around, I don't give a fuck. So all bets are off. All bets are off, people. Or they're on. All bets are on. Maybe all bets are on. I'm not sure. It's hard to say. Okay. Suck it, baby. You know, I'm sucking on the wrong end. You're supposed to suck on the boot. I've been sucking on the feet. Ew, suck my feet. Suck my feet! Suck my feet! Yeah, I was sucking on my feet! Yeah! Suck my boot, fuckers! Right. Suck the boot. How could I have been so mistaken? How could I have been so wrong for so long? Somebody should have pointed that out to me. Suck it to me. Remember when President Nixon said "suck it to me" on Laugh-In? Of course not, because you're young people and you don't even remember. You don't know. You weren't born when Laugh-In was on. You weren't born when Richard Nixon was the president. Boy, what a crazy president. He was right up there with Donald Trump. He was a fucking Looney Tune, that guy. Nixon took us off the gold standard. Okay. Decided to make healthcare a for-profit operation. Not many people realize that healthcare was essentially run as a not-for-profit operation up until a certain point. Things changed. Things definitely changed. Okay, we are happening. All right, ready? Okay. Okay, Laughing. Did not age well. Did not age, I mean, very, very dated, but it's okay. I really liked it when I was a kid, for sure. And of course, many amazing actors and actresses in comics got their, I don't know if they got their start there, but they got pretty famous for being there. Ha 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 ha. Very interesting. See how he did it. Came up from behind the plant, right? Very interesting, but stupid. Yeah. Yeah. Alrighty. Smoke more weed. Nope, true gnome fire, and I guess if you got right down to it, it was, I don't know if it was formative, but it was, I guess anything that you experience and enjoy is sort of formative, and as a person who allegedly has a sense of humor, referring to myself, Laugh-In was part of it, sure. National Lampoon was part of it, Saturday Night Live was part of it. I mean, these were things that made me laugh, and if it made me laugh, yes. Favorite opinion of Ron Paul? That he really didn't write his newsletters, that he didn't really know that Lou Rockwell was writing some fucking goddamn bullshit under his name. Lou Rockwell is a fuckbag. And you can tell him I said so. You can tell him I said so. And but if you're Ron Paul, if you're an aficionado, I would highly recommend that you type in the phrases Vermin Supreme, Ron Paul. Vermin Supreme and Ron Paul. I had several really good encounters with Ron Paul. I think it was 2008 when I found the Magic Rock. You can see me asking Ron Paul if he's... Let's see. Oh, I asked Ron Paul if he supported mandatory toothbrushing laws. And then he said yes, and I asked him how we would pay for it, and he said that we would print more money. So that was great. That was a great interaction. And then I asked him if he would go back in time with me and kill baby Hitler, and he totally wimped out. He said, "Oh, it sounds risky," and then he drove away. The other wonderful encounter that I had with Ron Paul was at Moe's Diner in New Hampshire during the New Hampshire primary. I believe it was during Ron Paul's presidential run, so it was at 2012 or 8 or 12. And he was at this diner. It was a day or two before the primaries. The media had been ignoring him pretty much up to that point. But a couple days before, they decided that he was the story. Ron Paul was the story. And so, when he went to make this appearance at this diner with his wife, all the media showed up. And when I say all the media, I mean like there was dozens and dozens and dozens of probably like maybe even more than 100 media people that included print and included like all sorts of camera people, television camera people, and all of these things. And they were all trying to get a piece of Ron Paul. And Ron Paul was trying to meet the voters while they were eating their pancakes, but this place was so fucking crowded, you couldn't move around. You couldn't maneuver in this crowd because it was so crowded, and it was almost all the media. And at one point, some media asswipes pushed or shoved Mrs. Ron Paul. And so Ron Paul and his handlers decided to, abort the mission, if you will. They decided to abort the campaign appearance. And so they went out to the parking lot. And once again, of course, when Vermin Supreme really bests you, a lot of it has to do with your campaign staff being not on the ball. And the campaign staff was not on the ball. The advanced people were not on the ball. And they had parked the Ron Paul escape vehicle in a very bad spot. It was like in a regular parking lot. I guess they parked it close to the door because they wanted him to be able to walk to the door easily. But then when he got out, the car was literally surrounded by the media. And it was a fucking full-on goddamn clusterfuck because there was cars on either side. So there was just these little spaces. It was like 5 feet where they were trying to get in their car door, and all these camera people are fucking jockeying for position, and there was almost this fist fight between camera people, and it took them a long time to get Ron Paul in the car and to actually be able to get the car out of the parking spot. And in the meantime, I have my bullhorn, and I'm giving this mantra: Ron Paul, we are the media. We have you surrounded. Do as we say.
oh, 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 ooh, e, 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 oh, 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 e, 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 oh, 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 e, O, R, E, O. Okay, what's going on now? Hey. All right. I guess I'm still here. And I said I was leaving. Ha! So that was Vermin Supreme. I don't think he's coming back. So it looks like my raid is over. Let's see if I can raid someone else. Boom, 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 ba doo doo doo, boom, ba ba boo doo, ba boo, boo, ba boo, boo, boo doo, boo doo, ba boo, boo, ba boo. Oh man, so it doesn't look like Vermin is coming back, so let's see who else we got on the board. Shaman, not on right now. He was just, oh wait, it says he's live. No, he's no longer live.
Pretzels! That is a new one to me. Michael Legend, what?
That was loud. Boom, 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 boom. was so bad. Do 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 boo 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 ba da ba 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 ba.